Hello again, Class 2H, and welcome back to our second session on writing instructions. And yesterday we learned that there are specific things that we need to learn how to do and to include in order to write a good set of instructions, ones that really teach somebody how to do something. And this is our instructions checklist, what we would include, what we will be including when we come to write our own instructions at the end of next week. And we are working our way through it. And yesterday, we focused on what are imperative verbs. So we recapped our learning on imperative verbs and applied them to how we would write them in the context of instructions. Okay, today we're going to look at adverbs. And of course, we've done a little bit of work on adverbs, and you've been finding adverbs in our daily tense sentences, for example, and you've used them in your writing. So today we're going to recap our learning on adverbs and again apply it in the context of pairing them with our imperative verbs to make our instructions very precise. So let's start by recapping what is an adverb. And an adverb tells us more about the verb. So if we remember that a verb is a doing word, we find the doing word in the sentence, and then our adverb gives us some more information about what the person is doing in relation to that verb. It tells you why, where, or how something is done. So Sam runs quickly and laughs loudly. So here I have highlighted the verbs in purple, and the adverbs beside them or in relation to them are in blue. So if we say that he runs quickly, you're getting, again, it's that descriptive image in your mind. It's giving you more information. And when we come to look at it in the case of imperative verbs, it gives you more precise information. And laughs loudly. So they didn't just have a little chuckle, they laughed loudly. So that, again, gives you more information and makes your writing that little bit more descriptive and that little bit better. So let's take a look at some examples of some more adverbs. So again, the verb in this sentence is in purple, shouted. Jessica shouted loudly. So the adverb is in blue and it's telling us how Jessica shouted. Let's look at this one. Isabel tried hard. So the verb, the doing word, is to try. She tried in the past tense. And hard, she really tried hard. She didn't just half-heartedly try, she tried hard. So it gives us more information and conjures up a better picture in our head. Abigail threw the ball up. Did you see that the word up is not right beside through? The adverb doesn't always come right beside the verb, which can be a bit tricky sometimes. It often does, but it doesn't always. So here, the adverb, which is up, is telling us where Abigail threw the ball. Here we go. The adverb, carefully jump over the log. So when you're telling somebody how to jump, you're telling them with more specific instructions how to do it. So here you have the adverb coming before the verb. So you can see the English language, it's never consistent. We can have it before, after, a few words away then from the verb. So we do have to, you'll learn more about adverbs as you get bigger. So in year 2, and for today in particular, we're focusing on the kind of adverbs that are made by adding the suffix ly or ly onto the end of the word. So kindly, Lily smiled kindly, or carefully, Daniel colored his picture carefully. So when we are using adverbs for instructions or to go alongside our imperative verbs, we are mostly using adverbs that have the ly suffix at the end of them. So here are common adverbs that you might use when you are giving instructions. Do it gently, do it accurately, do it generously, do it quickly, do it carefully, do it patiently, do it thoroughly, or do it slowly. So we would put those adverbs tied to the verb. It might come before it, it might come after it, it might come a little bit further in the sentence, and give the reader more precise information about what you want them to do. So your starter activity today, boys and girls, is to underline the adverbs in these instruction sentences. All of them have imperative verbs, bossy verbs in them because they are instructions. But the adverb is making the imperative verb more precise. It's giving the person following the instructions much better information as to how they should go about doing the doing word, the verb, the instruction that they have to undertake. Enjoy your activities, boys and girls. I want you to go now and choose your challenge for today and give it a go.